is what it is. So Black Stars, like our colleagues there said, will play against Madagascar on Friday, 17th Friday. And on Tuesday, they travel to Comoros, take on Comoros in the second game in the qualifiers for the World Cup. And for Chris Hughton, the BBC interview, yes, I mean, he clearly understands the assignment. Everyone knows that. We all know it's important to get Ghana going with the qualifiers, but we don't need him to go and tell us that we need this World Cup. You and I know. We've said it severally over the years. Since the draw came out, the venue came out. We've said it severally that it's a very important World Cup for Ghana and for Ghanaians. And so Ghana must do everything it takes to qualify for this World Cup. So that we know and are going to go for it. But it's about the how. It's about the how. We have these number of matches to play that we need to secure points in to qualify. It's a straight group. The toughest in the group is Mali. Mali will be tough in our group for sure. It is why we cannot afford to drop points against the other opponents we have in our group. Comoros, Madagascar, Central African Republic. These three nations, we have an experience against these three from our previous rounds, whether AFCON qualifies, AFCON itself. We've been there with them. It's not been good. We need to get results against these nations in these matches, in the qualifiers. Then we can look at Mali and how to get around Mali, which will be very, very difficult because, you see, the Malian team now has got some very astute players on the international stage. And the difference between them and us, the Black Stars, is that for the Malian players, watch them when they're playing for Mali. They play with the passion that our players lack when they're playing for us. Referring to our senior players and our key players. Whereas our key players come to Ghana, the Black Stars, and pick and choose in games to show passion and play well. For the Malians, when they come, name them, all the Malian big boys, will they play and play with passion for them in all matches to ensure they get the points? So we cannot afford Coach Chris Hughton to lose or drop points in any of our games. I have seen a Black Stars team struggle for the last 2 years to win games away from Ghana. I can't recall the last time I saw a Black Stars team win away from Ghana in the qualifiers. Our best has been a drawn results away from home. Against CAR, we drew. Against Angola, we drew. In Luanda, against Madagascar, we drew. But we cannot afford to draw in these games against our opponents away from home. We must win matches and win points there. If we can't lose, if we can't win, we will draw. But the best is to win and get 3 points instead of 1 in away matches. Against CAR, there cannot be an excuse why we can't win in that country. Against Comoros, even though they shocked us in the AFCON last time around, there's no way we cannot go to Comoros and win on Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday, We cannot sit and not go and defeat Madagascar even away from home. We must get all those points. We can lose to Mali in Bamako. I can grant that because they are a strong side in Africa. But we must win all those away matches. And so for Chris Hughton, it's not about the home games because whatever it takes, I know Ghana can win the home matches. Even if you struggle, we win. At least we've seen that for the time being. Even though we struggle to win them, we eventually win the games at home. But the issue has been the games away from home. So Chris, we didn't win any of the away games in the qualifiers for AFCON. So we must get it right, Chris Hughton. We must get this right under you this time around. I'm telling you, it's important. We must put all the pressure on him. We're not talking about any sack. No, not about a matter of sacking. But we must get our results. It's a World Cup qualifier. We must get all the results we need away from home. So this Friday is a home fixture. I know we will win. But you need to convince Ghanaians by winning and winning well in Kumasi. We don't want the struggling 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, wait last minute and come and win 1-0 or 2-1. No. Win and win well. You see, the players you have in this Black Stars team, minus Thomas Partey, who is out injured and cannot be part of the team, so he's out. But the other players you have are players who are good enough in their own stead to play and play well for the Blacks and win well. Andre is now with the club, Le Havre in France. He's joined the club now in France, the captain. So good news for Captain Fantastic for getting the club now to play for. So at least he will improve with his physical fitness and outlook once he joins the club and begins to play week in, week out. So that's good for Ghana. But even without him, the others you have in that team are good enough to give us results. We have been watching Usman Bukai in the Champions League. I watched him in the Champions League for his team, Red Star. Week in, week out in Serbia, playing well. Pencil in the Belgian League and also in the Europa. Same for other players who play in the Europa, also for Ghana. Jordan, are you? Palace. Semenyo Antoine for his team, Bournemouth. Inaki has been scoring goals this season like nobody's business in the Bilbao team in Spain. Yeah. But comes to Ghana and he plays as a number 9. He's not a number 9, please.
Wrong profile.
We watch him play all the time at Bilbao. He's not a number 9, please.
Wrong profile.
Change it. Why is he scoring all the goals in Bilbao, but comes to Ghana and guy looks like he's lost in matches. He looks like he's lost in the Black Stars team. We can't afford to play in those games in the qualifiers for the World Cup that way, please. Last time against USA and Mexico in October, what we saw, we don't want to repeat, please, Chris Hughton. We are supporting you. We are with you, Chris Hughton, for this task. But please, from Friday, we must begin to see the improvement in our team. We must win and win well. 2-0, 3-0. Fantastic. We don't want the Vim inshallah 1-0. Vim inshallah 2-1. No. Now we want emphatic win 3-0, 2-0. Good football. They'll begin to have some hope in the Black Stars for the qualifiers for the World Cup. It's Madagascar. And then Comoros on Tuesday. Please. This is coming from my heart, a very deep place in my heart. The away fixture against Comoros is for me the litmus test. It is a litmus test for you in Comoros. We must not go and lose or draw. We must win in Comoros. And you ask them now about Comoros. Comoros. Black Stars, Comoros. We must go there and go and win. And then we can look at other fixtures for next year. With the AFCON, not forgetting the AFCON in January and February. So we, myself, all of us are behind you, Chris Hughton and the Black Stars team. When the players begin training from tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be there to support the team. Ghanaians will come and support you, like I always do, from Accra and Kumasi. They will come and support you. But on Friday, play and play well and give us the results. The players, show some passion for your nation. Show some desire, some zeal, some passion whilst playing for the Black Stars or for Ghana. Let's see that in you, some level of hunger in you to want to die for the nation. Let's see that in you. And don't be lethargic whilst donning the national flag and the Black Stars jersey. If you know you can't play for Ghana, stay away. But when you come, you are pushed in the team, play and play well. Even if on bad days, let's see the passion in your eyes. It's all we ask for. It is all we ask for. Mohamed Kudus, Ghana is with you, but learn also to release when you have to release. It's important. I love his new looks though. Yeah, I love the new looks of Kudus. I was like, yeah, this guy looks different.
Fresh boy.
He looks like
he's taking off the locks.
He looks like you see the haircut that your mother take you to the barber shop. Yeah, that haircut.
But it's looking good. I mean, it looks strange. It doesn't look like him. Anyway, the new look of Mohamed Kudus. Tomorrow we'll see how he looks like when we meet him here in Ghana. Anyway, it's my just one CD. I had to share my one CD on the Black Stars. Wishing the team the very best of luck. I hope they begin well. We must get 6 points on the first 2 matches and put some pressure on the other teams we have in our group. Yeah. If we begin poorly, there will be so much pressure on us to recover. We can't begin that way. Fortunately, we're taking on Madagascar and Comoros in our first 2 games.